Y'all done made it back. The Uncivil War podcast once again. With your man D Trill, D Trill, and you know what? We missing one today, but we recovered with two. So shout out to Carmen Donis. He handling some important business. Y'all don't get to hear his 100 names this week. But we definitely definitely aim to please, and we replaced with LaShondra Georgia Sweet Teas. As always, welcome, always invited, and my man Sanaa, the guy V Sizzle.
I mean, you don't branded me with that name, Sanaa.
Sanaa, the guy. You know, you got. If I ever see it on something and I'm not getting the check, I'm gonna.
You got to.
Yo, I'm gonna be like, hey, come on. That's the deal with a handshake. He already know I get paid from that. The Sanaa, the guy.
Oh yeah. He's been saying that for years.
Yeah.
I can't even feel it. Yeah.
So what's up, y'all? How's it going? How's everybody's week going? How's everybody's March going?
It's going good. Can't complain.
Mine's been a little bumpy.
Why?
I'm without vehicle.
Oh, that happens, man.
Yeah.
For the for temporary.
For a little while.
For the goofiest reasons. Shout out to LA for trying to get me back on the road. But other than that, I'm good. I mean, I can't complain about nothing. How about you?
I'm great. No complaints. You know, it's springtime almost. We alive. You know.
It was crazy because last week it was freezing.
I know.
Don't it do that every year in Atlanta? Like,
no, the week before last, it was hot. It was like 80 degrees.
Right?
Yeah, but you remember the one of the biggest snowstorms was in March. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, Georgia like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope it happened again.
Huh?
I hope it happened again.
You hope it happened again?
I do. I don't want nobody to get stranded on the highway.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want no. I don't want no.
Yeah.
Nothing to happen to people, but I definitely can. The whole work from home.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they closed schools.
Yeah, of course not. Man, that used to be the shit back then. Like when it would just even look like it was about to snow, they closed the school down, and we used to sit up, man, and look at the channel to see what that's what we used to do, man.
They don't even have to do that now. They got Twitter. They know before the news know.
Really?
So. Yep.
They send out like alerts and shit too.
But you can go on social media. We get alerts, stuff like that. So.
Well, did either one of y'all get caught out in that big snowstorm where they was stuck on the traffic?
I didn't. I was at home.
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
I was on the way home from It's weird because you want me to tell you what's weird, man. We always talk about this. The snowstorm hit, and then they said that we're gonna let you guys know when you can leave.
Oh.
Why do we allow that shit? Why don't we just be like, hey, man, I need to do what's good for myself and just leave?
Because nobody thought it was going to be that bad.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's always like that, though. We always sit around and it's not going to happen. And then,
and then it started, it started coming down pretty good.
It never happened.
And then I left late or just kind of like late when they told us we can leave. And man, I was in the I'll never forget. I was in the Camry, man. My mom's old Camry, man, and the joint cut off in the middle of the highway. Like it stopped in the middle of the highway. And like if it wasn't for this dude that was just random dude just came and was like, bruh, like you need some help. And for once I wasn't sarcastic and was like, no, I like being in the middle of the highway. I didn't think that. I didn't say it. I was like, yeah, I need some help. And he took his car and pushed my car to the side of the road.
Why'd your car stop though?
Time and change.
Oh, okay.
Then he took the kid home. He was like, where you live? Exit 6. He's like, man, you right here. I might as well just drop you off.
That was cool.
That's good dude.
So, yeah, I mean, thank God for them stranger blessings.
In the snow.
In the snow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But, man, Georgia, wow, man. You're right. It was not too long ago. It was just like, I had on shorts.
That day?
No.
Oh,
I had on shorts like 2 weeks ago, and last week it was 28 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mad spring coming.
You mad?
Yeah.
You're
like the winter?
Hollering at you.
No, it's just that I don't feel like we had a good winter. Like winter to me is for the brothers, you know, the dudes. We can dress.
Okay.
Opposed to
Boots
now, I
and-
love the Supreme because the ladies come out and they
Sundresses.
showing it. Oh man, it's nothing like sundresses. I'm just being honest, like it's nothing like sundresses. But in the winter, you can really dress how you want to dress. You wear the leather coats, you can wear the boots, the jeans, you know, scarf, and you can look real fly.
You can look
just-
fly in the summertime.
Yeah,
You gonna
but
put
you're
on a
sweating,
t-shirt and jeans?
I don't sweat.
Well,
Yes,
I guess you can.
Yeah.
Button
I
up,
can do
nice little button up.
though. No, I do like fall and winter fashion more than summer.
I like the winter more, just period.
Really?
Yeah. I just like the winter better than I like any other. I like for it to be cold.
So you're not one of those people, man, like my mom that is freezing and she still got the fan going. She got the AC blowing in the fan and going in the room.
Yeah.
But she also eat jalapenos like chips, so like I couldn't do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
He said, get him a water.
You want me to do it?
He gonna let the brother pass out.
Right. Meanwhile, the podcast still recording there. LA over there choking.
I didn't even know what level. I didn't even know what level it was on. I'm tripping because I'm like, coach.
And you just watch.
No.
Oh,
No, and
He
don't.
almost over there passed out. And
Right.
he's telling you, get me some water.
Y'all saw him passing out too. Shit.
and I was like, somebody's coughing.
That's cold, man. That's
Yeah. But man, you know, something, and I hate to be like an abrupt subject changer. LA, you good?
Yeah, I'm straight for now.
Woo! Thank God for them water blessings. On a serious note, man, one of the Braxton sisters died.
Yeah. Tracy.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard.
and
That was so sad. I didn't even know she was sick.
me neither.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times, just like with Chadwick, he kept it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I think people like to do that, you know.
And you know what's sad about the Chadwick thing, man, is how man, it's something about black people, man, where we just love to just kick each other. Because I remember when they had that picture and he was sick and everybody was dogging him, saying he was on drugs, and that dude was still working hard. He was going through it. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
And then when he died, everybody like, oh, it hit everybody. But they was,
Yeah.
I remember when they posted that picture, they was dogging him
That was
out.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I believe that's probably one of the reasons why she didn't want to be so public too,
Right.
because we know, you know,
Especially being a
she
woman.
wanted to, she wanted to avoid that. I mean, what's up with that? I guess I don't want y'all to answer that because that's just society.
What do you mean? Like why they did it?
People are gonna, I mean, people are just gonna say what they're gonna say.
I mean,
people,
it's a common fact, man, that people love to hate on people that's up. That's just
Right.
where it is.
That's
It's it makes them feel better about themselves. It takes a strong person to be like, okay, big up the next person, be really happy for them. Some people, man, that say they happy for you, they really, really want to see you fail. They really don't want to see you say you have all these big ideas. They're like, yeah, all right, cool. You know, maybe you should think about shit. That shit happened to me in school. I told my
you sound like you know.
I told my teacher I wanted to own a skyscraper, and she was like, you know, you should think about going to trade school. Yeah, she did. She told me that. She told me that. I was like, man,
trade school.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, ain't nothing. Let's,
We don't want to knock
it's
trade
six
school.
figure trades.
It's not.
You know
It's
what
not
I'm
that she
saying?
was knocking it, but
Yeah.
at the time she was as it. Well, you think I'm, you know, because of who I am, I can't, you know, own a skyscraper. I can't think big like that. It's like
Don't ever set somebody's goal lower. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's goal is set higher,
right.
look,
Or not necessarily
I'm not gonna be the
lower,
guy.
but just
I'm not gonna be the guy that does it. I guess I should say. I want to speak for myself. I'm not gonna say, yo, you want to own a skyscraper? Maybe you know. I'm gonna be like, do it then. Every time.
Right.
You know me. I'm never not go. I'm never. And there might be something in my head that realistically, I'd be like, if I can't put it together in my head realistically for you, I'm still not gonna do that. Now now I will have to say right here on this podcast, there have been times when Sanaa and I have had business conversations and I was like, bro, I just don't see how.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sanaa was like, it's not for you to see how.
Yeah.
And he did it anyway. And he pushed on anyway. And he succeeded anyway. So that's the message to myself. I learned a lesson right in that. So I mean,
but you can't take it like, I never took it like out of context, like you just don't want to see me do it. You really be talking out of concern.
You know me.
Right.
What you gotta understand as far as like, especially, you know, and I don't want to go into our community, but the truth is that we were so busy just trying to live. So when you had a kid that was thinking outside the box, the mom and the parents, they only saw the mom as shit. You had good times on TV. They never got a break. It was like never episode.
So it's more out of love and concern.
Yeah.
Like I want to see you make
But
it.
but they don't know that they killing that kid's dream. And you supposed to, I don't care whatever your kid, and I'm not a parent, so don't jump on me. But I'm just saying, you know, I feel like, well, one thing about my mom, she never made me feel like I could not do anything. You know, they never told me like whatever it was never shot down. But I have other family members that quickly shot me down.
Through that too.
And or more so celebrated when they felt like I failed something, like I did something, I tried something, didn't go.
Yeah.
And then they pat you on the back, it's all right, you know, and you know, just kind of you know, and then but that's just how it is. That's how people are.
Well, I mean, I hate to but shout out to the Braxton family. And that's what we started.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't want to make light. I don't want to make light of that. I mean that. You know, I saw Tony Braxton's you know, tweets on Twitter, and this was just like, I like, dang. It kind of made me think like, yo, like, and I don't want to darken the mood, but it's like, man, I couldn't not imagine losing my sibling. You know what I mean? That's like, my brother is one of the, you know, handful of people that I've never not known. Yeah. I've never not known this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he was born obviously before me, so I've never not known him. I can't imagine him not being here. So shout out to them. You know, I know they're grieving. They did ask for privacy and all of that, but I just hope everybody respects that. You know,
that's sad. I mean, how do y'all feel about, like, it seems like now today so many people young dying from cancer? What do y'all think the difference is between now and back then?
No food is real. Nothing's real. Everything is manufactured to support a large a large amount of people. It's mass production. So now things are not real. So now once it's not real, now things are hurting people.
Yeah. And we move less. You know, we don't exercise, and you know, your body needs all that. So it's the food, it's lack of activity. If I had to guess. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this though. How's these gas prices affecting y'all?
I mean, I ain't even
not affecting me very much these days.
No, I'm not worried about it. I mean,
you ain't worried because you rich?
No, it ain't that. I can't change it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I tend to agree with that.
It's all politics if you want to be for real about it. For me, I mean, so I just look at it like I'll be glad when they drop the prices, but it's not gonna keep me from moving around.
You ever notice that it's like, I mean, there's some gas apps out there where they kind of point you in the direction like, yo, go here and you're gonna save blah blah blah. But it ain't no gas plug. Yo, I'm gonna tell you. You want me to tell you, man? I'm gonna tell you, like, my cousin had on Campbellton Road, he had a restaurant called the Train Station, right? What's so funny?
Yeah, that's a dope name though. I like
it. His nickname was Train. And
that makes it even better.
Yeah, his nickname was Train. So he named his restaurant the Train Station. And we used to go down there and get grits and eggs in the morning, blah, blah, blah. And it was this guy, right? It was this guy who had a card. And he was like, yo, I'm filling tanks up. And like he was like, give me like this. Your full tank, give me 25 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think it was 20. He was like, give me 15 and full tank, give me blah, blah, blah. He was just filling people's tank up. And I was like, yo, I would not get gas unless it was from this guy. because he would fill your tank up and he would use a card and you just pay him. And The question is, man, where is that guy now? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, where are you, sir?
We're using a stolen car. It ain't hard, it ain't easy to come by them stolen cars no more.
Listen, man, that man has methods now. We're not here to question that. That man was running a legitimate business, man. Now, shit now. Don't you talk about that, man.
Somebody know him. Somebody knows what
Somebody
it means.
definitely knows.
I mean, he's just like the person that got the food stamps and you sell them to him for half off and you buy them. I'm not knocking the hustle.
Where is that guy?
Right.
Where is that guy?
Looking for guys.
Right. Where is that guy?
I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just telling you.
No, man, this gas thing gonna get worse. I know you saying like you just gave one of them. It felt like Carmen Dunas was here. Like he don't worry about nothing. I don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I manifest the gas. But no, gas prices is gonna be like crazy because this war in Russia is not gonna end no time soon. And Russia is not. All of these companies bagging up out of Russia, like they got this big ass, like you seen it? It's like all of these countries, we don't rock with Russia no more. Russia like, okay.
Sips vodka.
Right, sips vodka. We make the vodka, by the way.
Exactly.
It's our vodka. But yeah, man, them gas prices are gonna be, I think before it's all said and done, man, we're gonna be looking at $5 for regular, dog.
We almost there now.
Man, okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So Russia only supplies what? And I know if I'm wrong, LA gonna look this up. But 20% of the gas that over here, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's like 20%. So why is this war really causing for the gas rates to go up? This is all planned. It's all to get.
It's not about
to get money.
It's not about the war. It's about what the effect the war is having on the markets. Markets actually they fluctuate based on confidence in certain things, you know. And this war is shaking a lot of confidence because there are other players involved. There's China involved, and it's like, oh, what is China gonna do? It's like double dutch. You know what I'm saying? Like the ropes just keep spinning, and everybody's standing on the side doing like this, seeing whether or not somebody's gonna jump in or jump out.
Right.
I do feel confident in saying that. That is something that I do know, and that affects the markets. And when the markets are affected, prices of everything. Now, I don't know why everything is all jacked up, because we are suffering through some inflation right now.
With everything, food.
Right,
everything.
but not to bore our viewers to death, but to get back to my point, because LA was like, because she was. But to get back to my point, gas is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't
$5 though for regular.
No, it's looking like it, big dog. I don't want to, you know.
Well, I gotta get mid grade anyways. That's what I get. So
yeah,
man, yeah.
But we moving on from that subject because it was not.
Yeah, we wanted to impress with it, man. Yeah.
No. I wanted to.
Now you can talk about the war.
Sometimes I bring up stuff of my own. It's like
you just want to talk about.
Yeah, it'd be like, but dude, you're on a podcast. Like everybody's listening. Nobody don't want to hear that.
Well, how you feel about the war?
It is what it is. I mean,
some people saying it might be a World War III.
I was saying all of this stuff about, you know, help Ukraine. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't about to help Ukraine. I don't feel like, no. I don't feel like it is. They had all of these deals. They were doing actually. For me, you got to do your Ukraine work though. You got to do your Ukraine history.
Yeah.
Don't. I'm telling you, they're gonna like the television, and they're gonna hit you with a. You know, that already came up with the commercials, and they already put the sad song
that
on the
happens
commercial.
every time there's any type of
donate money. Whatever. I'm like, hey man, y'all done got us way too many times with that. You know what I'm saying? This is 2022. Like, let me research and see exactly A, how Ukraine feel about black people. B, what has Ukraine done to be in this situation? Because when you look at that, when you look at the deals with Joe Biden's son, all of the, it kind of get murky. It get a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So every American is not going to be like that. You know, people don't and I'm not saying you crazy for not, but I'm just like, I hold back on my heartstrings. I'm gonna hold back on my tears before.
But behind all that is still babies and women and men and families.
That I agree.
People are still
that
suffering
I agree
and
with.
dying.
I don't want that. I don't want that. So, I mean, I don't want to see like they blew up that maternity ward.
I mean, anything that's being blown up is awful.
So do y'all feel like America should do more? Do y'all feel like they should?
Hell no, boy. Stay out that shit. Stay out that, man. When you talk about somebody that's got nuclear capabilities, and just two things that I noticed about Russia: they got nuclear warheads, and they're not good at war. That's the two things that I've noticed. And look, man, if you had a gun and I didn't have a gun, and me and you got into a fight and I started kicking your ass, what you gonna do?
Well, what's the relationship between Ukraine and America? Was Ukraine and America, were they supposed to be allies? Were they supposed to be they were supposed to depend on America?
They had strong connections.
Then America is looking kind of bad, right?
The problem is Ukraine is not in NATO.
Oh.
So if there was a NATO protected entity, then it'll be something completely different. There's a reason why you ain't in NATO though, and I don't know that reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to. I don't want to get in there and start.
Yeah. I mean, I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like
Tell us how you feel, bro.
If America don't make a move and they just let them just thrash that whole, Ukraine, it's really gonna make them look like they scared of Russia. Now, and how is that gonna make him, as far as feel as being empowered? It might.
He already feels empowered.
Yeah, but I mean, to just let him do what he want to do and just hurt and kill people without nothing.
That's checkers. Mm-hmm. That's checkers.
That ain't like chess. It's just my opinion.
No, think about it like this though. If you're a big dog and you like, look at them over there doing that, and then he like, somebody doing something, he like, and you too, and you're son not. You know what I'm saying? You like.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and get my Vinci Lagos, fucked up. Or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like I am this. And that's kind of like what the United States is doing. It's almost like we actually got a lot to protect. And if we get in there and this guy who does not, when was the last time Russia was even in the war? They fell in that. Fam, you got a 40-mile convoy with tanks and battle gear just run out of gas. They're not good at war. If somebody actually goes in there and makes them feel like, oh man, we need to press this button.
Right.
What makes you think they won't? They unhinged already. This guy is unhinged. He has nothing to lose. The guy has a $98 million yacht. What else does he have to gain? You know what I'm saying? Like he's seen it all. He's done it all. All right, you know what, man? I'm finna take all us out. Bam. We they can't
a person with a $98 million yacht, they see life a lot differently. I don't think that he just want to die. Just you know what I'm saying? He's living good.
Hey man, it's two ways they see it.
$98 million.
But I don't want to dive too far in it because I ain't got $98 million yacht.
It ain't like he got like I don't have nothing to lose. I'm just gonna push this button just carelessly.
Hey man, that man went into a war, man, and everybody told you don't do that. Don't you get into that, and he did it anyway.
He felt like he could take him though, and he knew that America and nobody was really gonna step in because of their ties and everything that's going on. So he took advantage of the moment. But if it was like if he really felt like it'd be some type of issues, I don't think he would have been so careless and just moved on with it.
All right.
Biden is just talking about sanctions. Like, how's that gonna hurt him? Like, I'm just.
But you know what I say though,
Well, what do you feel, LA?
I feel like you should go with your first mind earlier. Don't talk.
Oh no!
That goddamn LA.
I mean, I'm saying it's obviously not working though. It
ain't working yet. They just started. Yeah.
So how long are we gonna sit and wait for it to work when a whole bunch of people are dead?
You got
millions more people dead.
He got an instant now.
I mean, okay, all right. So that's. I mean, I know. Okay, thinking on a small level. Let's just bring it to a small level. All right.
You gotta play the long game.
Yeah, that's a global thing. That's like. That's why I said it's chess.
Yeah.
Policies during his when he first got in, right?
Right.
That shit just not coming into fruition now. But people think that when the president get in, they sign a bill, it hits right in. No. What's the black guy name that was president? Obama.
Whoa.
Show off the air. It's been fun.
Right.
Okay.
Podcast.
Okay. No, look, I feel real. You. Well, what I'm saying is, it's people dying now. These people are getting. You got mom, like she said, you got wives, kids. They're dying.
People die every day, dog.
Hey man, that's what that man is saying.
Damn.
Casualties of war.
So now, you remember when I used to work at
paid in full.
When I used to work at that one job, I used to call you on lunch every day. And the number one thing I used to always say, slay the dragon in front of you. Slay the dragon in front of you. Slay the dragon in front of you. That dragon is not one, is one, but I will tell you one that's right in front of us. And I got a question about this one time. Is the black family structure in jeopardy? Is it in jeopardy?
That's quite a jump.
Yeah.
That's the dragon. That's the dragon in front of me. You want me to tell you why, man? Because I feel like a lot of times, like, we get a bad rap for not like building family structures. I was reading this thing like before I came here too, and they kind of like, it seems like anything that you can read kind of shit on the black family structure. It kind of make it seem like all the black men are just hustling and interested in, you know what I'm saying, like side chicks and that I don't believe that. And I don't like to say, I know a lot of guys that blah, 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 because that's only the people that you know. But I actually believe that it is different. And the narrative for the black family structure has been shitted on, not the actual black family structure itself. What do you think about it?
Okay, just say it again. So you're saying that the narrative.
I feel the idea, you know what I mean? Like the idea of the black family.
Like it's that agenda's being pushed.
Like,
yeah.
You want to take this?
No, go for it. I'm listening.
No. Well, I guess how I feel that the as far as the black family structure, I feel that it was there's a few things that messed up the
you gonna stare at this man like that? He gonna feel like, come on, don't look
no. Yo, I love LA, man. The way he come in and shout. I look forward to that.
Yeah. So, but it's your time to shine. It's on you now.
What I feel, there's a few things that I think that are most important that really damage the black family structure. Obviously, it's single parents. You know, dads walking out. I think that the N-word is a very detrimental part of the black community, the black family. I think that the lack of celebration of love is the destruction of the black family. See, all these things change when we have more. And as far as when you talk about the black family, it used to be more about love, community. One, you know, it takes a village to raise a kid. It's not that no more. It's like we went through the era where it was like we was listening to music to help us, you know, to show us how to deal with women. Before that era, you had the Isley Brothers and, you know, OJs. They were singing about love. It was all right for you to be emotional and tell a girl, you scream on the album and tell them how much you love them. Then we got to the thing where I remember when you were with your boys, you were nervous about saying that you really love this girl. Oh. It took time, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I don't love these hoes. That's where I was, you know what I'm saying? So then you had to go through that. And that's where we are. And it's just elevating into a worse situation. And somebody has to stand up and be like, you know, that ain't cool, or show something different. And then we allow people to make our narratives. But now we got great, podcasts that allow, such as that.
What is Kanye West talking about?
I did. But
what was your original question?
Family structure, black family structure.
The black family structure in trouble. In jeopardy.
About the family structure. You not once did you say what can cure it. You just went into
I'm telling you what.
But he asked him, did he think it was?
I'm telling you what.
Did he think it was propaganda or was it really?
And he just went into a lot of propaganda.
No, okay, it's not really propaganda.
So
it's facts,
he
though.
did. Yeah. He did.
But okay,
we don't love each other. He just went into a lot of propaganda.
That am I wrong though?
We do call each other nigga though.
Is that not the destruction?
We do love each other though.
Nah, that's not true.
That's not true.
You can't say that we don't love.
That's what I think.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Everybody.
It's not just the black family. I think family period is changing. I think once upon a time, marriage was valued differently than it is now. Having a family was valued differently.
When LA agree with somebody, he's like, yeah, man.
It's not disagreeing. It's the common sense factor of what she's saying.
That's.
So you gonna disagree with me that the N-word and the lack of love in our community is not what made us get to the point where we are now?
One word didn't do it.
Tell me why not.
I'm gonna tell you why not.
Why not?
I'm gonna hit you with this, and then I want you to bless the rest of the podcast.
Oh, come on. Nobody's gonna do that.
Lynching us in the 20s.
Okay.
And using the way worse words than nigga. We were calling each other niggas in the 20s. And those are the times you said we had love. So make it make sense.
Okay, let's make it make sense. All right. As you say, I understand. No, I'm not. See, first of all, I grew up in rap. See, listen, brother. Here's the truth. Here's the truth, bro. All right. The fact is, I understand that we have come accustomed to saying the N-word. But the reality of it is that what comes behind that word is not a positive. It's not a positive movement. It's not a positive attitude. To any time, okay, you name a time and somebody stood up and said I'm a real N-word, and they was talking about I'm a real N, and they was talking about something positive.
All these young kids. Just because we don't value the word and we think,
bro, we went through the same era though. This is nothing new. The N-word is nothing new.
We ain't going through the same era as these 20 and younger kids. This is something totally different out there. Totally.
What's different?
You are 50 years old. You can't compare yourself.
I'm not 50.
Oh my God. This man just amplified.
We cannot compare ourselves to parents. Our parents cannot compare themselves to their parents. Just like our kids can't compare themselves to us. What was back when my grandmama was around? My grandma said nigga all the time. All the time. And nobody batted an eye. Nigga, get in this. Nigga, nobody batted an eye.
And was it said in positive content?
No.
Okay, exactly. So what I'm saying is right.
Nobody batted an eye. But when
because you got accustomed to it.
No, it ain't about accustomed to it. Because if you call me a stupid nigga, I'm gonna be mad. If he call me a dumb nigga, I'm gonna be mad. It depends on the context. But when white people tell you, if I can't say it, you shouldn't be able to say it. Then that's when these militant black people go, that's right. If he can't say it, why am I saying it? Because it's totally different.
No, I said wait, hold on, so not in his defense though, that's not how he views it. I've been knowing him long enough to be able to jump in here and say that about him. He don't see it in contrast to what white people are doing.
So
he's seeing it in contrast to what he knows in his own.
I should say I don't want to say the word. It shouldn't.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
No, that's not how it works. It don't work like that. Sanaa is going to say, I don't like it, and I think you should not. He has the right to do that. Now,
so let me ask you.
Wait.
Okay.
He has the right to say, I don't think we should do that. Now, what we are going to do is going to be something completely different. We are going to say, I like the word. I don't care what you think. Everybody has a choice. You see what I'm saying? We've made that. We make the choice every day. Now, he got the right to say how he feel it. You know how he feel about that. But the choice is look, when I'm around Sanaa, I try not to say it so much. Because I know, because I'm this kind of person. When somebody is a certain way,
Nah.
I try to like
respect that.
Yeah, I try to roll with that.
Okay, so let me ask you this, LA. Let me ask you this. Is it possible that black people just got accustomed to being called the N-word that was given to them by the people that they claim that oppress them? Is it possible?
Do you know the word nigga comes from?
Because you still ain't told me nothing positive that comes from the N-word. If Deshaun rose up right now and said, man, all you N-words ain't nothing,
who is
everybody's
Deshaun?
gonna have a feeling about it. D-Trill. Okay, my bad. D-Trill. I apologize.
No
but
government. No.
I've never seen anything out of love come out of the N-word. I'm just saying. It's just like the B word. Like, if I was to say the B word to her, she ain't gonna embrace it.
But you keep contrasting it. Of course, if you say it to her, she's not gonna embrace it. But women call each other bitches all the time. All the time.
I know women that don't like that shit.
But I do.
Coming from women.
Exactly, but he's contrasting it. You cannot say that if I say this if you call a Jew a kite, of course they're not going to like it. Gay people, they call each other sisters.
Don't say the word.
Don't say it. Okay.
Damn, we scared to say that now?
I call a homo dude.
Oh, I won't say it.
Don't.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
Who you around when you say these words.
Jesus.
Now, if you don't like it,
Listen.
all well and good, but you cannot. You can say whatever you want to. You can voice your opinion however you want to, but because you feel a certain way, and wrap this back around to D-Trill, well, his question about the black family unit, you cannot take that little pebble and stick it in that dam of why black families are falling apart. It ain't got nothing to do with niggas. It ain't got nothing to do with that word.
But it plays a part.
It doesn't play any
The lack of love, it plays a part. All of that creates
no love
because it's the energy. It's the energy behind it.
It's getting very testosterone-y.
I know.
But let me say this.
Even I'm over here like that ain't never been the case. By the way, like
listen.
It's the energy behind it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I get what you're saying about the word. I think that's truly just a matter of opinion. It's your opinion that word is detrimental. It's a lot of other people's opinion that it's not.
I've said that to you.
You have.
I've said it. I've said what he said to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think the bigger point is that the family unit is changing because society is changing. People's needs and roles are changing. A woman doesn't necessarily have to get married for security like she used to. So if she doesn't, there's a strong possibility that she may not have kids. Or she might be a single mother who's still able to handle her business, you know what I'm saying? And provide for her child. I mean, I'm a single parent. I've been married before. My daughter's in college. She's doing great. You know,
Right.
I don't let her use that as an excuse to not thrive. And, you know, so there are lots of different scenarios. So I think that what we're seeing is just a shift. Now, for some people, it's a negative. You know, for some people, it's not. For some people, it doesn't matter that people aren't getting married. It doesn't matter that people choose not to have babies, you know. But others see it as, oh, my God, what's happening to the family? Nothing. It's just changing.
Okay,
you know?
Can I ask you this?
Sure.
Oh, he wanted to.
No.
Oh.
No. I just
Can I ask you this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, as a single mom,
Yes.
and you did a wonderful, wonderful with your daughter, raising her.
Right.
I got two questions. Would it have been easier if it was?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Do you feel, as a woman, do you have an attitude far as where you automatically assume that you have to do it yourself? Or do you feel like a man coming in your life that y'all can, it's a place for him as well?
Oh, there's definitely a place. I do things myself because I have to, but I totally welcome help. I don't have no problem with that. You know? None.
So
I encourage it. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, we do what we have to do, but I don't have this, I don't wear it on my chest like I'm Superwoman. I don't need no help. Like, no, it's not that. But we do what we must. You know, my child still got to eat. She still got to have clothes. She still got to go to school, you know.
Right.
So we do what we have to do.
Gotcha.
But there are 2-parent homes that are struggling. There are 2-parent homes where there's not enough money to make ends meet, or the kids are fucking up, you know. So it's all about what
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
there are 2-parent homes that the parents are staying there because they feel like tradition
keeps them there. There are people who are miserable staying. Exactly. So that's just the.
They probably call each other nigga all day.
Probably so. You probably do.
All right. All right.
That nigga make me sick.
You know what I think is a good time for right now? I think it's a good time for some viewer questions.
So,
all right.
Yeah, because you know, me and LA gonna go back and forth all
yeah,
day.
y'all need to do an after show.
I know y'all need your own damn show.
That's a good title.
Yeah.
I done took this one over. That's the name of it, nigga, please. Oh my God. Welcome to Brother Please.
Oh no, I don't do that at all, man.
Brother, please.
Welcome to Brother Please.
No. I mean, but like I'm saying, look, don't get it twisted in saying like I'm from that culture as well. Everybody around me says this, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that how I view it. You see what I'm saying?
Like, is that what that is? That brown?
No, I'm just saying. Listen, LA, yo, look, listen. Once we finish this, man, me and you gonna get right here. We gonna have some conversation.
We need to do it now.
Y'all need to talk.
I tell you what.
Oh, can I ask a question?
Absolutely. So what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna do viewer questions, and what's the interesting part is Miss LaShondra is gonna ask us questions that the ladies want to know.
I have so many lady questions. And let me say this, I'm gonna ask you guys questions.
All right.
But I'm also gonna cut you off. So when you see me do this,
all right.
It's
yeah, because
you gonna direct it.
I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm watching the time.
I got you.
You know,
I respect
and y'all are
yeah.
all pretty long-winded, so we gonna Okay. First question is a true or false question. Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
And LA, you chime in too. True or false?
Oh, he's talking about no now? Nigga, yes. Nigga, yes. Nigga, please. Hey, so now you know what happens whenever somebody says something about the N-word.
Right.
They start saying it more. You notice that?
Hey, man, that's
I'm just giving you, I'm just giving you a hard time, but.
True or false?
Okay.
Men don't want to be pursued. They want to be the ones to hunt. Anybody go?
True.
True. Either.
I feel weird being pursued. I don't want to be pursued like that. I want to get out.
You like it when you so.
But I have control issues. I feel like if I'm not controlling it, if I am not controlling.
That's why I said either.
Yo, he's told me about me.
No.
Yo, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do like it. Sorry, LA.
So your girlfriend, if she stops showing you any type of affection or coming,
I think she's talking about the initial pursuit, not.
She didn't justify.
But what do you mean?
I did. Well, hunt was the clarifying word. Hunting means that the pursuit is still happening, not once you're in the.
So once you're in a relationship, you stop pursuing, you stop hunting.
I think you stop hunting.
Yeah, the hunt is for when you're trying to find.
Like, okay, here's what I think they mean, and I'm just assuming. Like, do you want the woman to initiate the calls, to initiate the dates, to approach you? That's what I'm assuming this person meant. It doesn't matter.
I don't want to be pursued.
Initiator.
I don't want to be pursued.
Okay.
So, do you want to be pursued?
Nah, you know me. I like to. I like to hunt. I see something I like, I go after.
There you go. That's my guy. Sonata guy.
What you gotta say, LA?
Oh, right.
All
Okay.
right, next question. Should you date multiple people if you're seeking a relationship, or should you just focus on one?
You should focus on one.
You should focus on one.
And the reason why is because I've done them both. And I think when I was dating multiple people, trying to find a relationship, it clouded it. It was like, it just lent the opportunity for me to be more confused. Whereas when I focused in on one, I actually found it. You know what I mean? And that's just, and like I said, like that's the disclaimer I'm gonna give right now is the one I give all the time. This is just D-Trills. This is not, you know what I'm saying, like general, you should do this or nothing like that. But
it's just your life.
You?
What say you?
Say the question again.
Should you date multiple people if you're seeking a relationship, or should you just focus on one?
I think until you find that one that gives you that energy that you want to focus on, I mean, you figure that one out, then you
date multiples.
That. I mean, who has time to really date multiple women nowadays? I mean, this is. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, this shit is
niggas
boring.
be finding time.
Huh? I mean, not if you try and get at this money, you don't have time. I mean, can you imagine dealing with? I mean, of course, when I was younger in high school, but you had to deal with 5 different personalities and tell 5 different stories. Man, I'm more of a one woman person, huh? I mean, I'm more of a one woman person, man.
I think I always say until you're married, you should have multiple people you're talking to, because if you just focus
until you married?
Yeah, because once you're married, you should just focus on that one person.
But what if you got a girlfriend?
Why have a girlfriend when you can date multiple people? You should have your options, because you fuck around and get that one person say, "Oh, I'm in love with you." 6 months into the relationship, and then it fall apart. Then you sit there like, damn.
Your wife can fall apart. The wife can do that.
That's true.
Yeah, but when you're married, it's different.
It's not. It can fall apart. But why so every marriage works? No. So you're saying like when you get married, that works?
Deshaun, you're taking my words out of context.
I'm taking your word for what you're saying. No, I don't take things out of context.
You absolutely are.
Okay, so let's hear it. Let's hear it. You're telling me if so.
You gonna let me talk?
I just want to sum it up.
Okay, I just did. I just turned your mic down. You can't nobody look. But when you are single, you should have your options. Once you become married, even if the marriage falls apart or whatever, you made a commitment to that one person.
That don't mean shit. People.
Did I say it means shit or anything?
Okay.
I say it means anything.
Right.
He's giving his opinion.
This is D-Trill talk.
No, man, but what I'm saying is just
you make a commitment to one person, whatever your religion is. When you tell that one person in them vows, it's just me and you, regardless of what happens after you make those vows. But when I'm just out here single, slanging it, I don't have to make a commitment to multiple chicks.
I wish I
had. Okay, can I ask you a question?
Oh my God.
So you married now?
I'm very much married.
How long did it take? Like, how long did y'all date before you got married?
16 years.
16 years.
Before you got married?
So in between that,
we've been together 16 years, 9 years.
Okay, so it's 9 years until you got married.
Mm-hmm.
So in between that time, because if
about to get him in trouble.
In between that time, you would have been okay with your girl seeing other dudes in those 9 years? You'd have been okay with that?
Okay. That's a good ass.
Most men don't feel like that.
Nigga lying.
I'm not lying at all.
Okay. Hey, meet your man. All right, man.
I'm not going to sit there and be worried about what you're doing. Do it. Let's just have an understanding that's what you're doing.
And may the best man win.
Yeah, and what people don't do,
y'all ass ain't gonna be there.
They get in a relationship.
Y'all ass ain't finna be there.
Okay.
Right. And then you under all that stress, like you're married already. What the fuck is wrong with you? She don't belong to you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why niggas out here killing these women.
That's true.
Themselves. These young boys, you hear about suicide all the time. Oh, he was in love with her. He shot himself. He wouldn't shot her family and all that shit.
That ain't why, LA. That's an imbalance of mental chemistry.
But that's the excuse they're giving. You see what I'm saying? I was in love.
If somebody, but come on, man.
If you honestly feel that way and you're that way and you're that strong that you can be with somebody that you love, because obviously if you've been with 9 years, you love her. You've been with her 9 years and you wasn't in love with her?
All right, you wasn't saying anything about love. You got it. Relationships when you dating.
Yeah, but what I'm okay.
I'm saying anything about love.
But what I'm saying, you were with her 9 years.
But see, you're taking it back to my situation.
Right.
We were talking about that question.
Okay.
That question was,
which was only one question, and we got several more to get to.
I'm
just curious about him. Like I'm just trying to. When
y'all start y'all podcast,
when I do,
I would never miss that podcast. By the way, I don't give a damn, boy. I'll be watching the hell out that shit.
Well, my next question kind of went with that one. It's when should you become exclusive? But you say don't be exclusive until you get married.
I'm saying if that's y'all choice.
Okay.
If y'all make a choice,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna date other people. Sure.
Right.
Once you say, what did I say? Once you say it's the commitment,
Mm-hmm.
then you're an asshole.
And I think the important word is choice. As long as you give people a choice, then do what you do.
That's what people don't
Yeah.
do that.
People don't do that.
They don't give a choice. You might.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I got another one.
Okay.
All right. I got so many. Okay. I'm almost leery to ask this, but what qualities in women scare or intimidate you?
Glad Curtis ain't here. He would be like,
I know.
nothing. I'm the alpha male, and what I say goes. No, if somebody is like superficial, if you're just like really into yourself, I don't want to have nothing to do with that, because that automatically shows me you're not gonna have room. You're not gonna have room for me.
What do you mean superficial?
Like ego, too much ego. Like if you want me to overdote on you, if I didn't be like, oh, you're pretty. Like if I don't, that's just not something that. I'm definitely one that gives out compliments, but I like to give them out on my own terms, and I like to do everything on my own terms. And superficial women, in a lot of cases, if you're not doing it their way, then you don't like this, and look, I'm not dealing with that, man. I'm not, so I don't like superficial women.
Okay.
That's a quality that scares me. Well, it don't scare me. I just don't want to have nothing to do with the shit.
Okay. So no.
I don't have anything that I'm
nothing scares you or intimidates you.
No. I mean, that's true. You ain't never seen me intimidated.
No, don't get locked into the word intimidated.
Okay, I can tell you what I don't like.
Yeah,
I could have said turns you off.
Turns you off.
Maybe I should have said.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they say the N-word. I was joking. I'm joking.
You're not joking.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Never see her again.
She called everybody in here a nigger.
Say, what's up, my nigga? No.
With the hard R though.
No,
hard
R. Honestly, man, only thing I dislike, man, is probably saying like what Trill said, but I just don't like when they don't have like no personality, take it too serious. Like we can't joke. I'm really into, fall in love with that particular thing that about that person. It's usually about the personality, how they act. So that's what I would say. If they don't have no personality, I can't talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't deal with it.
LA.
The way women can lie without trying.
Oh.
Because y'all can.
That motherfucker said y'all.
That's a huge stereotype.
He kind of roped you in there too. He said you too. Y'all. It's you.
And men don't?
No, I said
okay.
But you said about me dating a man. You asked me about a woman.
I did.
This nigga right here.
So liars. So liars.
Liars.
Okay.
Liars.
So easy. Everybody lie. But how easy.
So compulsive liars.
No, not compulsive. Because you might tell that one lie, but you might tell it real good. And then later on, I found out it was a lie. And I'll be like, how the hell did you slip that past me?
My favorite part is when he said some women. He didn't say all.
You
he didn't say all.
Okay. I stand corrected. Okay. Wow. This next one is, what do you fear the most in relationships?
That's a good question, actually. For me, in relationships, the waste of time.
Having your time wasted.
Having my time wasted. Me going, the extra mile to be whatever, and then like, you cheat or you do anything that's gonna like salt my efforts. It's like, man, I just poured a lot into your goofy ass, and that's what the fuck you did.
That's why you should date most women.
Well, shit, then I'll be a goddamn cheater then. Then I can't complain if I did that. Come on, man. What is it? I mean, LA ain't gonna get me with that shit.
So now,
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
All right, well,
Sperm.
All right, sir.
Ooh, boys. LA is that's gonna be a long ride home. So, do you think what LA said? Do you think what LA said is right? No, not at all.
I don't even like the guy.
that was for the show.
We're not. Yeah.
No.
What's the answer to your question? What's the answer? How will you answer that question, Sana?
What do you fear most in relationships?
I'm gonna have to still lie.
Lying.
Don't lie to me. Because
being lied to.
I think that a lot of times they get away with the lying because we automatically want to assume that they're telling the truth. But if you pay attention to them, you really can tell about somebody when you pay attention to them.
I don't think no man in his 40s automatically assume that a woman is telling the truth. I think when a man has traveled the road that we've traveled to get here, we just vet everything that anybody's saying at this point. We've all been lied to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say no man because LA started to grin.
But I think that's
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, it's goofy because it's like, who's that naive to think that somebody? And I've been charged with being the super feminist, and I'm not like she's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that sounds like y'all carrying like baggage into a new relationship.
No.
A new one y'all.
Not at all.
That's my opinion.
We're not carrying anything.
You carry some of your experiences.
Yeah, we carry an experience.
You should, if you don't trust what somebody telling you at first, you should automatically give them
The benefit
a little
of the
bit
doubt.
of benefit of doubt and respect.
I agree with that.
So if you automatically she's lying,
yo,
then
he's
that's
right
some
about that.
insecurities that y'all got.
He's right. He's right. I mean, giving somebody the benefit of the doubt is not bad, but automatically full on trusting somebody right out the gate on something that they're saying is naive. We can move on to the next one. That's not. I didn't put that in
We didn't let
stone.
LA answer.
I don't fear.
He's not in it.
You know. Okay.
Once we're in a relationship, it should be done to fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find another one. Let's see.
In a perfect world. All right. Yeah.
But I think y'all need to let that baggage go.
What baggage? Man?
Your experiences, man. You'd be an idiot going to something new without.
Well, what you're supposed to do with those experiences is you're supposed to pay attention, but not automatically assume that they doing what the last person did.
You said you was assuming anything.
Well, if you automatically assuming that they lying, then you automatically expecting them to lie.
I'm gonna time them.
We are on the
But y'all said
non-LA show.
I'm saying y'all.
Yeah, the nigga, please. We witnessing the first episode.
I
of
agree
Nigga,
with you on that.
I just say
Oh, born right here.
Yeah.
all women.
But if you listen to what he just said, he said that no man does not expect for or believe what the woman is saying.
He said once you turn 40,
Yeah. Once you get in your 40s, we start to vet it a little bit closer.
start vetting what people
Say a little bit closer.
Say they were lying.
Vetting and assuming that they lying is two different things.
Hey man, I'm gonna have to interject.
Okay,
man.
go ahead. Let's go.
This is like we're
Go.
definitely tearing apart
All
the
right.
minutia right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's get
Should you marry for love or security? If you believe in marriage.
Why
Should
we
you
got to
marry for
choose
love?
between the two? If we can just do it for both. Why can't you just say I'm gonna do it for both? I want to be in love with who I'm not going to marry somebody who I don't love. That's dead.
I agree.
And I want security. I'm doing it for both. I mean, I'm not gonna go nowhere near somebody who I don't. If I don't love you, shit, we might as well just be some fuck buddies. Right. How long does high five?
Woo, it's gonna be a long ride.
Wow. What do you say?
It's not gonna be a long
I
ride.
mean, I go with love.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's what's gonna keep you.
You just gonna do no security? You good? No security?
Typically, when people ask this question,
I
I
say
think
love.
they mean financial security. Like when a woman asks it.
Yeah, but I'm not really concerned about what she's doing.
It's
I'm
not.
concerned
It's
about
not just
my
when a
security.
woman. It's
My
just
money.
not. It's not just financial security. Lies in a lot of different
No, I
aspects.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The security, the peace is basically just peace of mind.
Mhm.
Do I need to worry about when you didn't come right home or where the hell you was at?
I'm interjecting. I think the person that
She's
said
saying,
this to me
yeah.
meant financial.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
If there's no love, if a man does not love a woman, if a man does not really love a woman, and he's just like just security, he's gonna be That's for anybody. It has to be love in order to train your mind to think about them before you make a mistake.
I want to rephrase the question. I'm sorry. As men, do you think it's wrong for women to marry for security versus love?
For women, I don't want no woman to marry me for security. I want her to marry me because she loves me.
I got you.
You know, I don't think. I don't think.
I mean, you disagree? Like,
I disagree with everything you said tonight.
Please.
It is natural for a woman to want to feel secure more than she want to know you love her. She want to make sure you're going to take care of her. Because a lot of these old couples have been together 80 years and they don't even like each other. But the husband and the wife are still together because she's being taken care of.
But the question is, what do you want the person to marry you for?
Well, I rephrased it and I said, do you feel like women are wrong for marrying for security versus love? Well, that is how it started. You're right. It wasn't about love.
Because you can take care of people.
But society has shifted. So
It seems like it's about love. And to these 19-year-old man, these 90-year-olds, that's love.
That's
19-year-old man ain't never marrying no 90-year-old woman though. God damn.
You can show about that. About female cougars.
90 though?
80.
Oh, we can't do nothing if you 80, pal.
So you can spend your life with somebody and not love them, and just because you're secure with them, you'd be like,
I look at Ella Nicole Smith. She was with that old man before she passed.
She was.
I don't know where the hell she loved that man. But her kids.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, it's the truth.
I hope I'm able to provide both. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
That's it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they agree. Did you see it?
It's a miracle.
It won't happen again.
That's not a that nigga plans on that. He plans on not agreeing. It won't happen again. I'm mad about it. That shit.
This is my studio. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing here. I didn't know, y'all. I don't know what the rules are. You know. Y'all done said all kinds of
man. I got tough skin, bro. I enjoy it, man. I do.
Yeah, keep asking.
I didn't know how much time we had.
We ain't got a lot. You ain't got
2
a lot.
minutes?
We keep going.
Okay.
We like to just keep going until he put us out.
Oh, y'all have to get put out.
Okay.
Okay, here's one. Is it important for men to have close male friendships? And are you able to express your doubts, your fears, insecurities within these friendships?
Yeah, that's absolutely.
That's something that women.
We can actually move on to we can move on to the next one. Yeah, that's everybody here agrees on that.
Stereotype women come up with that. We can't do that. We can't be. A lot of women feel that way. That we can't be sensitive around our.
Do women feel that way, or do men act like it's soft and feminine to do that?
I've never heard.
Meant both.
I've never heard
both.
Women say that.
Well, that don't mean it didn't happen.
I mean, she asked me, so I'm answering for me.
But
but
the real truth is it still don't mean. You can ask anybody, but it don't mean it didn't happen.
No, I've never had that issue. Maybe some soft Negroes had. I ain't never had that issue.
He said Negroes.
He trying to amend the nigga word.
no.
He didn't want.
I'm gonna take it to Negro next.
The brother learning, man. That's all it is.
The brother's learning. I'm gonna get this guy a bow tie.
Okay, I got another one. How can a woman show you respect?
Shut up and clean it up.
Jeez.
Nah. Hey, that's it. You gotta understand. He gonna try to troll you. He just play. You don't
He
get.
said, shut up and clean up.
Yeah. No, but I had to come in. I had to be like, hey.
I was like, move this mic around.
No, she started being like earrings. I'm gonna get.
Pull all this down 3 out of me.
Don't say it, James. Don't say it, James.
She said.
In this audio, if my wife watched this, you would not even.
The only time this Negro edit something was when he do some bullshit.
Nobody said shit.
What you meant by, wow. How can you show your woman respect?
Oh man, just by honoring her, you know, anything that she's listening, paying attention, being like, hey, what you need? Instead of always being like, hey, do this, do that. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's a lot of men that do that.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't want to try to create an imbalance to be like, man, men don't do that enough. But I mean, if you're a man that don't do that, start doing that. If you're a man that do that, then kudos to you. Listen, and pay attention and get in there and help. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got a baby, help with the baby. If you need, if she want to tell you about a day, listen to it. If you feeling some kind of way and if you don't want to hear it, just tell her like, hey man, you know what? I'm not wanting to, but don't be like, man, get the hell out of here with that shit, man. I don't hear that shit. Like it's a balance with everything. Like it's like once you get into a situation with somebody, it's all about the way you make them feel. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like Maya Angelou said, like nobody remembers what you did. They always remember how you made them feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm into like what it make you feel like. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I try to. So now you want to get in there?
Oh, you said, repeat it for me.
How can you show your woman respect?
By giving her the other term of security of knowing that she's loved and don't have to be sitting somewhere worried about that you out cheating on it. She feels secure about the fact that you love her enough to take her feelings in consideration. That's respect.
And don't never call her a nigga.
and don't never fall in love in LA.
Wow. Wow. Dang.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I got nothing but love for you. I enjoy it, bro.
Do whatever that person needs you.
I like it.
They gotta be all the extra shit. They want you to call. They might want you to call somebody.
Who wants that? Choke during sex.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a two-parter. How has today's society positively or negatively affected the attributes and qualities in a mate? That's wordy.
Oh. You want to start with that, LA? I think you'll do a good job with that.
How has today's society positively or negatively affected the attributes and qualities in a mate?
You said it earlier. Today, with the way family structure is made, a lot of women feel like they don't need a man. You know what I mean? Regardless of where they are in life, they may have kids, they may not have kids. A lot of women, and we're not gonna get this twisted, relationships revolve around a woman. Because most men would not be in a long-term relationship. Even if I care about you, I love you. If I had the choice in sitting in this house with you and these damn kids, I'm going to find something else to do. That's what breaks up in my relationships. They saying, nigga, it's that most men, it's innate in us to be proud, to get out there. Whereas most women,
I just thought of a question, but go ahead.
It's innate in them to stay put and do their thing. But now, with the advent of WAP and bad bitches and
that's not a new invention.
Oh, word.
But I'm saying,
that kept your granddaddy home.
It might have.
You ain't even playing when you say that. That's a real thing. That's legit.
I'm kidding.
It wasn't put out there like that.
Right.
But now that all this bad bitch, some and all this stuff, a lot of women are taking that role that the men are.
Right.
And they'll say, hey, stay here with these damn kids. I'm going such and such. And I didn't realize that until...
Hold up. Time out, bro. Because you just gave her props for saying what I said. And then you just basically said the same thing that I was saying earlier, but you did it in your own way. And I didn't even mention rap. You just turned around and said the same thing that I said, bro. I said, okay, first off, I said that the lack of trust that women had in men as a single. You just said that.
That's not what I just said.
You just said that. Did he just not just say?
I can't. I'm gonna let y'all hash that.
You know what? Let's go to the next question. All right, LA.
Okay, so I just thought of a question as you were speaking.
What was the question?
This popped in my head as you were speaking. Do you feel that monogamy is unnatural?
Yes.
You feel like we're going against nature by being monogamous?
Absolutely.
Okay. Men and women, just humankind in general?
I think that's naturally because the monogamy comes from the fact that you're with someone and you're only attracted to that one person. You only want to be with that one person sexually. That's what monogamy means. If we look it up, you're only going to be because
that's a choice.
But you just
Wow, that is.
Let's look this up.
No, you said it means you're only attracted to that one person.
Yeah, but that's because whales are monogamous. Whales mate for life. So it's in their DNA to not go outside of that. But most animals in the world, including us,
right, we
want to sleep with other people, but we don't out of respect.
Nigga, they still do. There ain't no respect.
No. But most people do. People that are in monogamous relationships, they respect their other partner, and they don't.
I think whenever I hear somebody had a relationship and it comes out, first of all, we don't never really know who's really in a monogamous relationship truly, because we can't keep tabs on everybody at all points.
That wasn't the question.
I'm not answering the question. Oh, okay. Hear me out. We don't know what's in.
They're gonna be fighting.
We don't know who's being monogamous. Somebody can say, I ain't never cheated. It's all about who got caught and who didn't get caught. At the end of the day, it's like you can say, well, I ain't never cheated on. Nigga, you might be lying. You just didn't get caught. Now the thing is, I like what you said, because I look at that what you said two ways. I've been in times in my life where I was like, I don't want to date this one girl, and I don't want to just bang this one girl. And I have been in times in my life where I was like, this is all I need. Yeah. I'm actually in that time in my life right now. But wait. Let me. Right. So
you said it's natural to feel that way.
It's natural because I've been with my wife.
I can't knock what you're saying.
It's natural for me to look at a woman and go,
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? But do I choose to go do that?
No. Right. Do you think that's because of an indoctrination that has been passed down to you?
No, it's part of what Sanaa said earlier. That
I know, right? This is
incredible. I agree with him when he said it, but I just didn't let him know I agree with him. It gets to a point. I'm about to be 46, and it gets to a point where chase and tail gets old.
It do.
You get tired of having to make up what the hell you were. You get tired of trying.
Who said that?
Out.
You did say that.
Today.
Yeah.
Today I said that shit.
But when I was younger,
I had time, boy.
I was
energy.
I could have did it.
I was married at 21.
Wow.
Fucking everything that moved. What no monogamy? You get what I'm saying? But as I got older, I realized it pretty much all feels the same. The only difference is how she makes you feel on the outside.
Emotion, right.
Yeah.
So I heard this two quotes. So today I was reading a book.
Give me the voice.
All right. Yeah, no.
I was reading a book today, and one of the quotes was, women are emotionally driven, men are sexually driven. That's one. Two, I heard another quote in a documentary that said, marriage is an agreement, monogamy is a choice, and love is a feeling. Ooh. Those things are not the same.
Ooh.
Marriage is an agreement, monogamy is a choice, and love is a feeling.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with all three of them.
You don't agree that those definitions are accurate?
I think it's more nuanced than that. Because
is it?
I think so. Because you can love somebody.
We already did this before.
Let's finish.
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did this.
Was I here?
No, you weren't
I
here.
want to hear.
You weren't here.
But I can love you. But what type of love are you talking about?
That's a good question.
It's
that's
feeling.
Good, LA.
That's what I'm saying.
But is it?
That's good, LA.
I'm feeling for real though.
It is.
Okay, so as a feeling like as in everybody always try to put love and hate and say it's on the same spectrum. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because
is hate a feeling?
Is it?
I think it is.
But is fear a feeling?
I do think fear is a feeling.
Can fear be an action also?
Can it be an emotion?
I don't think fear can be
I think right now
fear is not an action because fear is an action as you're feeling it. Like I fear a thing.
Is hate an action while you're feeling it?
Yeah, I hate a thing.
Is love a feeling while
and
you're feeling it?
That's what I said. Love is a feeling.
But is it an action?
Yeah, it can be both.
Yeah, it can be both.
But that doesn't stop it from being a feeling.
It doesn't. But it makes it more nuanced than just I love you. Because if we just take it down to that, it's just a feeling thing, then it takes out the extra. You get what I'm saying? Because I can love you, I can love him and don't even know him. And say, oh, I love him. But what type of love are we talking about?
It don't matter. I'm just saying it's a feeling.
I mean, but it's more nuanced than that. I don't like that. Like,
I'm saying
marriage being an agreement.
It is an agreement.
But is it?
It is. You have to sign papers.
But see, that's the thing. And I say this to people all the time. Why do we sign papers to tell the government that I love you? Or I want to?
No. You don't have to sign papers to tell the government I love you. You sign papers so that when you die, I'm entitled to your shit. That's what that's about.
Even then, you might not be. Because I might have married you and I might have signed all my shit over to somebody else.
No, but she's saying that.
But
I see what she's saying. Like initially, that's what. Yeah.
The nuance of it all. See, I like what, like Sanaa said, I like what was put out there. Monogamy is a choice, blah, blah, blah.
It is a choice. Because you can have marriage without love or monogamy. You can have love without monogamy or marriage. You can have monogamy without love or,
But we're taking this love thing and just making it relationship based. See, that's why I don't.
Well, we talking about relationships.
But no, when you said what you said, we took it out of the realm of relationships. You get what I'm saying? Because you just said I read this quote. So if you would say it based in relationships, I would say, okay, that's right. But love doesn't have to be relationship based.
Agreed.
And a lot of people make it that way. If like he said earlier, if I tell a girl I love them, you know what I mean? Blah blah blah. Why can't I just like you and we just do what we doing?
And you might. Let me backtrack.
People hate it, though.
I should have said I was watching a documentary about relationships.
See, that would have been something different.
And in that documentary, they talked about 3 components of a relationship: love, marriage, and monogamy. And monogamy is a choice to only date, sleep with this other person. That's all they're saying.
Period.
Marriage
Whether
is
you
an
married or not.
agreement to sign your name and marry this person and become legally responsible for them, and I take your name if I'm a woman. And love is just a feeling that usually prompts those other 2 things. Because I love you, I may decide I only want to date you, or I may decide I want to marry you. That's all I'm saying.
But that's weird, though.
It's not weird. It's what happens a lot of times.
In most cases.
But it's weird to me that I have to love you to only sleep with you.
You don't.
No, you don't.
That it's just a choice. I cannot love you.
The other things.
In a lot of cases, love prompts you.
Not
to
guaranteed to
marry,
prompt it.
No.
or it prompts you to be monogamous. But
I think that's true through indoctrination, though.
And not,
That's what I'm saying.
but I'm saying it's a choice.
I think that's true through indoctrination. We actually been told to believe. You're too, yeah. We actually been told to
I
believe.
actually agree with what you said.
Yeah.
That's what's fucking me up. Because I'm thinking about it outside of that.
I think you're thinking about it like love changed you to that. That ain't what they saying.
Well,
That's what it sounds like when you said.
Well, I think,
yeah.
you know, I know what's going. Listen, okay, real quick. I'm gonna make it real quick.
And this, and I gotta say this. Your thought would be the last thought on it.
All right. As far as, because you asked about monogamy, right?
I said, do you feel like monogamy is unnatural?
Nah. Okay. I think that obviously it's about the person's personality. Some people may feel like they want more. Me, I'm more of a, you know, for different reasons, I'm more of a tunnel vision type of person. And then, I mean, I love someone, I automatically think about their feelings. See, he's right. I'm always going to see beautiful women. You see what I'm saying? But it's that decision and that feeling of me not wanting to lose what I already have because I love her that's going to make me be like, you know what, she ain't worth me messing up my happy home. So for me, I'm a one woman type of dude.
That's monogamy.
That's where I'm focused on, and that's where everything that I do. I'm
like you said, it's a choice.
You know, I'm tunnel vision like that, and I focus on making that one.
Yeah, and I feel you, but that's what that's proves what I'm saying about monogamy being a choice.
It is.
Because a lot of people love people and decide, okay, I'm only gonna date this person, but then they stray from that. You can make the choice not to stray from that. Like if you're in a marriage, you can get bored with your partner, you can outgrow them, all those things, but you can still make the choice to say, even though I'm having these other feelings, I'm not going to stray. I'm not going to cheat on them, regardless of the reason. It might be love, it might be obligation, It might be laziness. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It might be lazy.
But whatever the case is, you're choosing to stay monogamous. You know, that's all I'm saying.
And with that being said,
hey man, I appreciate it, man. It's been a great show. I know.
Dang. Can I come back?
I love Sanaa, man. I'm just joking.
yo, once again, I definitely want to give a shout out to Carmen-Donis. Hope everything is all good. Hope accomplishing whatever it is that you try to do today. Shouts out to you. Definitely want to thank my co-host that came in on the last minute. I texted y'all earlier today. Y'all, I mean, both of y'all always show up for me. I love that, and I definitely want to thank LA for the opportunity. And this has been the Uncivil War podcast. Believe it or not, and we're gonna holler at y'all next week.
Man, I had fun. That was great.